Ever felt like you'll never get over your ex? The sensation that you'll never overcome the pain of them walking away, shattering your heart into pieces? Believe me when I say I understand. I've been there. If my ex is watching, thanks for the trauma. Anyways, the feeling lingers, in hidden crevices of your psyche, right? When love dissipates, it parallels a tempest that's hit you, leaving you in the ruins of what was once an aspiration, aka dreams together go bye-bye. You're left fumbling with feelings of loss and solitary like a lost ship aimlessly sailing in the boundless, unending sea. Heartache is like a rude family member that moves in and makes it hard to go about your day and never pays rent. I'm here to tell you it's okay to experience emotions, to ache, to cry. This agony, well, unfortunately, it's an integral part of the recovery procedure. It is the initial move towards reclaiming your balance. This pain is a normal part of getting over someone, especially with some chocolate ice cream. Millions go through it every day. Moving to the next chapter, denial. Do you find yourself refusing to believe it's over? It's not uncommon to be in denial after a heartbreak. Denial serves as a defense mechanism, a protective shield from the initial shock and overwhelming pain of losing someone you held dear. It's like your mind's way of saying, hey, this is too much to handle right now. But remember, denial is just a temporary buffer. It's a stage, not a destination. It's merely a stepping stone on the path to healing. The next chapter is arguably the most difficult: anger. Are you feeling angry, asking why this happened to you? It's a common question after a breakup, and it's completely normal. This is the anger stage. It's like a wildfire, consuming everything in its path, fueled by intense rage and frustration over the loss of the relationship. At this point, you might find yourself questioning everything, blaming the other person, or even yourself. You're trying to pinpoint where it all went wrong, and every answer seems to ignite a new flame of anger. But here's the thing to remember. Anger is a natural part of the healing process. It's the body's way of protecting you, a reaction to the perceived threat of pain and loss. It's a signal that something needs to change. So let the anger surge, let it roar and crackle. Listen to Taylor Swift and shout it all out. Just remember, it's a catalyst for change, not a permanent residence. Anger can be a powerful fuel, but remember, it's not a place to set up camp. Moving on, do you find yourself making deals or promises, hoping to reverse the breakup? That's called the bargaining stage. It's a natural part of the healing process where you might find yourself negotiating, even with the universe or God, to somehow get your ex back. It's often accompanied by guilt and regret, feelings that you could have done something differently. Bargaining is a way to regain control, but remember, you can't negotiate your way out of heartbreak. When all hope is lost, we move to another tough challenge: depression. Do you feel a heavy sadness that seems to darken everything? It's that familiar ache, the kind that settles deep in your chest and just stays there. That's depression, a stage of the healing process that can feel like you're stuck in a never-ending tunnel of despair. This is where the reality of the breakup sinks in, and it's completely normal to feel overwhelmed by it. The world may seem colorless, and laughter might feel like a foreign language. But here's the thing. You are totally fine feeling this way. It's okay to mourn the loss of a relationship that once meant the world to you. This is a crucial part of healing and moving forward. I promise. It's the stage where you're finally allowing yourself to feel the full impact of the loss. Depression can feel like a heavy fog, but remember, even the thickest fog eventually lifts. So, hold on. You're not alone in this journey, and this too shall pass. Looking into the future, do you feel a sense of calm, even if it's tinged with sadness? That's acceptance, my friend. It's the stage where you start to understand that this breakup, this loss, is now a part of your life's tapestry. It doesn't mean forgetting the love you shared or ignoring the pain. It means acknowledging that it happened, that it hurt, and that you're still standing. Acceptance is like waking up to the first clear morning after a storm. The sky isn't completely devoid of clouds, and the ground is still wet, but the air is fresh and the world is quieter. It's about realizing that life goes on, even when it feels like your personal world has stopped spinning. You begin to see that you're not defined by this breakup. You're not just someone who got their heart broken. You're a person who loved, who lost, and who's learning to live again. Acceptance is not the end of your journey, but the start of a new chapter. Have you found comfort in knowing these stages of healing? Heartbreak, denial, anger, bargaining, depression, and acceptance? Trust me, it'll take time to process. Remember, healing isn't a race. It's okay to take your time. Do you feel a little better knowing every emotion you're feeling is valid? If not, I'm going to be here for you. This channel, Gen Z and Millennial Motivation, will be your best friend in helping with all of your mental health struggles. I know I needed these type of videos to help me through my own struggles. It's why I started this channel. Stay tuned for the next video, and hit subscribe to get your daily dose, as well as check out our shop in the description to join the team with awesome swag. What questions or topics would you like to see as a video? Leave them in the comments.